What is up, guys? It's Munchcraft here, and today we're going to be making an enemy dodger game using our newest learning point variables. And today, the new thing we're going to be learning is called broadcasting. And what broadcasting is, it's kind of like sending an email. When something happens to one sprite, you can use a broadcast block to send a set of instructions to another sprite. Like, say, when the cat was clicked, it would broadcast something. Then the other sprite, when it receives this broadcast, it will do something else, interacting to the click of the cat. So without further ado, let's just get right into the code and not waste any time. So first thing that you're going to want to do is actually delete the cat sprite because we don't want it. First thing that we're going to want to do though is paint a new sprite. And we are going to call this our player. And it's just this little square. Should be even smaller. Don't want our character too big. Alright. And we'll put him at the bottom of the screen. And today what we're also going to be learning is the key presses. So when you press a key, you can move the character. So that's what we're going to be doing first. So in this sprite, you're going to want to get the when green flag clicked. So all code after this is going to be run when this is clicked. After that, you're going to want to get an if-then. Actually, you're going to need two if-thens. And inside each of these, we're going to go to the sensing, and the first block is the touching mouse pointer block. Now, what the if-then does is it says if something is touching something, or if something is true, or something meets this condition, then it will do some code. And so instead of mouse pointer, edge. Or, not edge, oh, wait, forgot. We don't need these. We need the key space pressed. And so what this does is when a key is pressed, it will do something. So let's just say right arrow and left arrow. Okay, and then go to the motion, and you're going to see the move 10 steps. And for the right arrow, that's what you're going to want to do. And say point direction 90. So that's what it's saying. It's saying for the player to look right and move. And for this one, negative 90. So it's saying player, you should move left. And then move 10 steps. And now this should work. Except that we need a forever around this, because we don't want this to just be happening when the green flag is clicked, because that means exactly when the green flag is clicked, the key has to be pressed. We want it forever, so after the green flag is clicked, it will do it forever. So let's try it. Yep, we've got a pretty smooth player moving around. Wow, okay. Now, what we need is the falling enemy people. And we might even add a laser if we have time. So, the laser is going to be the challenge. You can post how you did it in the comments, but for now, let's just keep going. So, we're going to want to create a new sprite. And it's going to be similar, except it will be red, just indicating that it's an enemy. Color codes. Alright, so after this, you're going to want to make it a similar size. And center it. Alright, so now these guys are going to fall down and you have to dodge them. So let's go into the code of the enemy. Inside here, you're going to want to get when green flag clicked. So all all code after this is going to be run when the green flag is clicked. After that, you can get forever. So it's always going to be going to a random point. And you're going to want to go to the motion tab, the blue tab, and take these two. Set X and set Y. So first we're going to set the Y to obviously the top of the screen, which is probably we want to do 121. And what Y is, it's like how high or how low is it on the up and down axis, and X is the side to side axis, how far is it on either side. And so -56 or whatever you have it, you are going to want to go to the operators, and as the fifth block you'll see this pick random, and it's going to pick a random point on this line for it to fall. So you're going to want to do -170 to 170, and so it's saying this side or anywhere in between. Okay, so after you've done that, you are going to want to go to the control, brown, and as the penultimate to last, the second last block, you're going to see this create clone of myself. And you're going to want to drag that right in there, and when it creates a clone, you're going to want it to fall down. Well, actually, you don't want the create clone. You are going to want to get a repeat until from the control, and what that does is it's going to repeat some code until a condition is met. So repeat until touching edge then you're going to want to go to the motion, and right above the set Y to 121, you're going to change Y by -20, so it's falling. So, oh wow, okay, wow, this really should slow down. Okay, that is really fast. Look guys, we have these enemies falling that you need to dodge, and we probably want a fast-paced game. This is kind of really fast-paced. And so now we have this, but the player can just touch them and not even be bothered by it. And that's not what we want, so first what you're going to want to do is in the player's thing, you are like right in here where you did the key presses, you're going to want to get another if then. That right up there. Why is this not working? Okay, I guess you just have to drag it out. Okay, so if touching the enemy, or the sprite 2, which I call it, let's just name an enemy and player, just having a nice consistency. Okay, if touching enemy, then stop all, and the stop all block is basically saying stop everything in the entire code. Stop the game. And the stop all block is in the control, the brown tab, and once you've done this, it will probably work. Let's see. Yep. Stop the game. Die. Okay, so each time you get hit by one of these enemies, you die. And so first what you're going to want to do is create you're going to want to create a score, because you're going to want to time the player for how long they can stay alive. So go to the variables tab, orange tab, and click the box that says make a variable. Inside this, you can write score, and for when green flag clicked, forever, wait 1 second, which is in the control tab. It's waiting for 1 second. Then go to the variables tab and you'll see this change my variable by 1, and put that right here and set it to score. So oh, okay, it's nice. So yep, but what happens here is that it's trying to, like, every time you die and click go again, it just saves the score. So in this when green flag click thing, before the forever, set score to 0. So it's saying when this green flag is clicked, your score becomes 0. Then forever, change the score by 1 and then wait 1 second. So every second you get another point. This is pretty sufficient. Only that we should add a little theme. Maybe have a black background, and instead of these little squares, maybe have something a little cooler. Like, instead of a square, why don't we use the reshape tool and make a rocket? Not a great rocket there, but come on, it's pretty cool. But if you want, you can just really use the square. If you have any ideas for these characters or funny characters that would be cool in a game, please be sure to post in comments. Make this a little smaller to fit with what it used to be. Alright, now let's give this a run. See if it works. Yep, score is 1, 2, 3, and score starts increasing, and wow! Yikes! These guys are falling out of nowhere. Wow, okay, this is great. So don't forget to smash that like button if you liked the video. Subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications on more videos, and don't forget to check out other videos on my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.